I want to start with why. Okay, so you went on your ruck today, right?
No, this is just a jog/walk.
Okay, and so tell us what happened.
I came close to a heat stroke, I think. That's probably the closest I've come to a heat stroke, anyway.
No, I'm pretty sure the closest was when the crampy leg. That had to be.
That was muscle spasms, though. Like this was like, I was like, I'm pretty sure I'm about to die. This is where I go.
Why would you do that to yourself? You heard that?
Yeah. Oh my God.
What is that?
I don't know. That was scary.
What is it?
I don't know. I was trying to be on my David Goggins, C.T.
Right.
Fletcher stuff, you know. I was like, stop being a pussy, just keep going. Stop being a pussy, just keep going. And then I went from that to fucking, God, someone save me. Like, really quick.
And the worst part is, tell me the worst part. I think the worst part is.
I was like 100 yards from making it home, and I called my sister.
He could have rolled to his house.
I know. I probably could have just rolled.
Were you like, were people passing you? You were like, please, if like, I feel like if somebody passed you at that moment, you would have been like, and they're like, hey man, it's kind of hot out here. You need a ride. Like they thought you were just walking, like to get some.
Like a weird crackhead sitting out front of the gas station. I was just leaning up against the gas station, waiting for my sister to come save my life.
Is that where you were?
Yeah. You know, those guys are always sitting out, got any change, or
Yeah.
I need some money so I can make it to Tennessee to see my wife.
Yeah, my wife ran out of gas in fucking bumfuck Tennessee. On my podcast today that I did, I talked about I watched this Deaf from Memory. This documentary about meth heads. Or is meth and Oxycontin the same thing? What's the difference?
I think they're from the same tree.
That's what I thought. Because one's like a pill. I'm pretty sure Oxycontin's more of a pill.
It's like Adderall's kind of like meth. People don't like to admit that, but kind of does the same thing.
Well, I watched this documentary, and I was thinking, it's funny how if you watch a documentary about a small town of white people hooked on drugs, it's all funny.
Was it The Whites?
What do you mean?
That documentary about...
Oh, The Whites of West Virginia? No,
Yeah.
I've watched that, but no, it wasn't that one.
Oh.
This one was called Oceana. It's about a town called Oceana. Yeah, they changed. It's like Methenburg.
Yeah.
And they did that, and everybody, this poor girl, came on there. She was probably like 21, 22. She said, I've done some dirty things for some Oxycontin. I don't even want to tell you. I'm like, oh. And she's pregnant. Like, my husband, he's getting home from work, you know. He got locked up, and I was like, I need Oxycontin. So, you know.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh. And could you imagine a small town of white people that are addicted to Oxycontin? What you have to do to get Oxycontin?
What kind of dirty jobs are we talking
Yeah.
about?
I was like, I feel like she was underneath the trailer fucking somebody.
Damn. Or
I feel like there's. You remember that episode of? You ever watch Turtle
Jobs?
Man? No, Turtle Man.
Yeah.
When he had to get a bunch of raccoons underneath the trailer.
Yeah.
I feel like
You feel like she was up under the trailer?
fucking somebody for Oxycontin.
Probably.
And Turtle Man's like, yeah.
Like, I give you 2 bars, you get them dozen coons out from underneath my trailer.
I'm gonna clip that. You say dirty coons? That's good. That's one more strike on your racist
Well, they're
resume.
dirty. They're under the house.
Who's under the house?
The dozen coons.
What would you drive at 65?
If I was 65?
Yeah. What would you drive?
I don't know.
I could see you in like a you'd be in a minivan, all white minivan, like an old box minivan.
Minivans, man, a lot of people give them a bad rep. They're kind of cool.
Well, yeah, pedophiles give them bad reps.
Jesus. No, but they have like my sister. She used to have that leather interior and like the touch screen. And
Yeah,
everything.
but your sister's
The
a
seat was
mother,
very
and she could get
comfortable.
away with driving a
You
van.
could do a lot of stuff with the seat to make it comfortable.
Do a lot
It
of
had,
stuff
like,
with the-
cooling and heating and all that jazz. What?
Are you trying to sell me a van?
I'm just saying they're not as bad as you think.
I'm not saying it
If I
is
was
bad.
65, yeah, I would have a van probably. Yeah.
That means there's snow outside. It's like,
Dude, kids now, they ain't got it like we used to, where you have to wait to see your fucking county.
Oh
scroll
my
across the bottom
God.
like the NFL draft.
and then if you miss it, you're like,
Yeah.
I didn't see it. Did I
Shit,
miss
I
it?
gotta wait for it to come around again. It'll be 10 minutes before I know.
That's when you realize how many counties are in Kentucky. You're like, they're just, and they're in order. They're just like, where's that? Where's that? That's nowhere close to
Fuck Hancock County.
Yeah.
Yeah, nothing like that ever happened to me at college. I just failed.
Well, you went to college with a bunch of church goers, didn't you?
Devoted Christians. Yeah.
What does that word mean?
Devoted? I don't know. I heard it in a movie.
I thought it was devoted.
Maybe it's devoted.
Is devoted a word?
I don't know enough about it to argue.
Wait, the religion or the actual word we're talking about?
The devoted word.
You said devoted. Hold on.
Yeah.
Share the people with your knowledge of what your college, and I'm gonna look up this word.
I never understood why you had to go to church anyways. I mean, no one was there to go to church anyways. I think the percentage...
It's devoted.
It's devoted?
Yeah.
Are you sure?
I mean, it's DE.
Make it say it.
Devoted.
Damn. You win. All right. It's devoted. Oh. Jesus Christ.
You forget that it's gonna come in your ear.
Yeah.
False,
I
by the
feel
way.
like God just spoke to me. Whew. Oh. Hey, man, did I tell you I went to a water park yesterday? You know what happened?
No, you didn't tell me what happened.
All right. So, niece and nephew wanted to go down this slide, right? And Kayla didn't want to go, so I was like, all right, I'll go with y'all. You know what I mean? And I ain't been down a slide in years. Years. Like, probably since I was 14. And I get up there, and I didn't realize that my ass was too big for the tube until I sat in it, right?
Right.
So I'm sitting in the tube, and I realize I'm in trouble. But it's too late. I've already waited this line, walked all up these
You're
stairs.
going down that
I got
slide.
people watching, you know what I mean? Like, the light is
And
green,
you're
it's
not
time to
walking
go.
down that damn thing.
Yeah. So I hit the first turn, right? First little dip to the right. And my weight overcame the tube, and I flung right off the bitch.
You stayed
Now,
in the slide.
I've never been on a slide that requires a tube without a tube. I don't know where the fuck the tube went, but the tube went down the slide real quick. Then I'm on this tube
There you go.
on my back.
You're
right?
So you're on the slide on your back?
Yeah, or
Okay.
I'm on the slide on my back, no tube, freaking out, wigging out, right?
Wait, and you're moving.
Yeah, and somehow I end up going head first down on my back. So all I can see is the sky, and then it randomly went into a tunnel and it got dark. And it's dark, right?
And
And I'm on my back, and I'm sliding, and I'm flailing my arms around and shit because I'm scared and I don't know what's going on. Like, I was really scared. And then all of a sudden, I just hit the pool at the bottom, and I get a rush of water up my nose, and the woman's like, "Oh my God, are you okay? I've never seen that happen before."
Right, make you feel worse, huh?
Like, y'all should have told me how damn big the tubes are. But yeah, that's what happened. So then later on, right, there's one last slide they wanted to go down, and I told them I would go, like, it was similar to the other one, but I would go only if I could use a 2-person float for me, so I knew it could hold my ass in there. You know what I mean?
Right, right.
So we get all the way up there, right, and this is a long line because this is the big one. Like, inside of it, it's got music playing, it's got
What?
lights playing. It's a full, like, enclosed slide the whole way, and it's just got lights and music playing. And when I get up there, I happen to notice, holy shit, there's a scale. You have to weigh a certain weight, be under a certain weight to ride this ride, right?
Fuck your height if you can't weigh it.
Yeah. And on the little sign, it says 350 or under. And I was like, holy shit. About a month and a half ago, I couldn't ride this fucking ride. Okay, let's see what happens. So it's got a green light on both sides. On the left slide, that's for singles. On the right slide, it's for doubles. I had a double float, so I said, fuck it, I'm going to go on the double
And then
side.
you get more
even though
weight
it's
over
just
there.
me. Yeah. So when I get on the scale, left side goes red, right side goes green. And the woman's like, well, I've never done this. Let me talk to my supervisor. So people are standing around waiting for her to talk to her supervisor, find out if my fat ass can go down the slide or not. So she gets the okay, and she goes to push me down. And when she does, I got stuck right on the hump. And she just had to keep pushing me till finally I
Is she like a little girl?
I mean, she was, I don't know. But
I mean, like, was she smaller? Like,
she wasn't real small. She probably 150 pounds at least.
Did she try to push you down the slide?
Yeah. And, man, that was terrifying. It was playing that damn two-step cowboy boogie.
Oh, so now you're not going to listen to that song, are you?
Grab Your Sweetheart and something. You know what I'm talking about?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. It was playing that, and it was dark, and I was just hitting, my shoulders was hitting the damn sides every corner I went into. But, yeah, that was my experience at the water park.
Well, are you going back, or is that retired?
I'm good for now. One day, can you make it pop something up when I go like this? Can you make something pop up there?
Yeah.
You can do that?
Yeah,
really?
Of course.
That'd be
Dude,
cool.
I am. And Dance Brown
Chris Brown.
can dance his ass off.
He really can.
Dude, I just thinking about you going down a slide without a float.
It was fucking scary, man. I came down, and, like, the kids are looking at me. Kayla's looking at me, and I feel like they wasn't as scared as I was. So I felt like I was being a bitch. But, no, it was scary. I don't give a fuck.
Well, I looked it up, and I'm not trying to toot my own horn.
Yeah.
But the internet, Google tells me ultra athletes resting. What?
Go ahead, ultra athlete. Tell me.
This is only, I'm not saying it. Google said it. And,
Yeah.
I mean, Google's pretty pretty right about everything, right? Google is
Devoted
to what I need to do in life.
You again? Jesus.
But Google says that ultra athletes, right?
Mm.
Their resting heart rate is between like 30 and 40.
Damn.
Yeah, at resting.
I'm obese as fuck.
But-
Oh, yeah. I don't know. I didn't fight that old man that hit my mirror and cussed me out. But he was an old
Yeah,
man.
it's at a certain point you just gotta be like, oh, he's got what, 6 years maybe?
Yeah.
You feel bad for him.
I even rolled down the window as he's yelling. I was like, I'm sorry. You're right. My bad.
That probably made it worse.
Yeah, I know. Like, get your fucking liberal ass out of here.
He called you a
bitch.
liberal?
Yeah.
Would you have a bumper sticker?
No, I don't know why he said that. I guess because I was being nice. I don't know.
So next Tuesday you'll be hearing from us again.
Absolutely.
If you're watching this on video, if you don't want to watch this shit, you can listen to it on Spotify and Apple iTunes, and I'll link both of those in the description.
For those of y'all listening, thank you.